worst part of it for me would be, to me, would be exactly that, but not because of the taste of the blood, but because of one only the same dish all the time. I mean, come on.
Mr. Demián Bichir and Madison Taylor Baez of Showtime's Let the Right One In, the new incredible adaptation of the story that airs on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Madison, I want to ask you first, I mean, gosh, what an incredible performance you deliver in this show. I mean, wow. What was it about the project that made you so excited to play a kid vampire?
I really wanted to push myself to my limits and take a step that I was willing to take just to see where I could go with a new genre and explore more so. But it was also, just the whole storyline that drew me to this role. I loved, the backstory of being a child vampire, the effects of you and everyone around you, and what the show was trying to explain, the lengths a father would go for his daughter, and the love that connects us all together. And I think that's really what drew me to this role, and I really loved how it came out.
Right on. Yeah, look, it's a great show. I've watched some of it myself, and wow, I was a fan of the original movie, and I love what this show does and how it seems to Demián, it kind of expands the idea that those original movies sort of lay out, right?
Definitely, that was one of the main challenges in transforming a wonderful work of art, which is the film. I'm a big fan of it too. Those 2 hours into 10 hours, that alone is a big challenge. And but it's also a wonderful opportunity. It's a fantastic, phenomenal ground to create the vast variety of characters that Andrew Hinderaka created, and the different layers and the different subplots and different everything. He only made it richer and more beautiful. Like as he says, I wanted that to, and I'm quoting him, I wanted this to be a love letter to the original film, and I think he has achieved that.
Yeah. Oh man, it is so much fun. I was glued. Oh, just very captivated. Madison, okay, so having played a vampire now, I'm curious. I'd love to ask you, what do you think the both best and worst things about being a vampire would be if it was real? What would the best and worst be for you?
I think the best thing. No, I'm going to start off with the worst thing.
Okay.
The worst thing, I would say, not being able to go out in the sunlight. That just seems like horrible to me. And just like if you go outside, oh, we're going to go swimming in the pool, I guess. Nope, get burned, catch on fire, I just think that would be so bad. But I think one of the best things about being a vampire, all of the supernatural perks that come with it, jumping from building to building, you're in heightened speed, heightened senses. I think that'd be really cool, just in your everyday life, you could do 2 times the things that you could do in one day. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, definitely not being able to go out in the sunlight would be something for me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I feel like for me it's got to be the drinking blood, right? I don't handle blood well. I love horror movies, but when it comes to real blood, no.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll go for that too, because the worst part of it for me would be, exactly that, but not because of the taste of the blood, but because of one only the same dish all the time. I mean, come on.
Crystal Light's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a chef, so I love variety and the variety of different dishes, different cuisines in the world and all that. Can you imagine sticking to one dish only?
I honestly don't think I've ever heard anybody put a case for not drinking blood better, Demián. One thing I want to touch on just for a second is something that Madison mentioned about the agility and all that kind of stuff. And one of the things that I thought was really cool is, and I don't want to give any spoilers, but the way that Mark kind of lets Ellie have some space to explore who she is. When I was watching that, I was kind of like, it almost is like watching like a mother cat or something let its youngling, its kitten kind of explore and learn about the world. And I thought that was a really, really cool aspect of the story and the way that you guys captured that. Was that something that you picked up on at all, or am I just kind of crazy?
Maddie.
Yeah, either of you. Sorry.
yeah. Now thinking about it, I guess, yeah, that's actually something that happens. I think that actually happens at like every place we go to, being on the run. Just kind of exploring at night, of course, finding some new stuff out, and especially after that, you got to go home and get your meal.
Yeah, that's a great point, because I think Mark looks at his daughter with so much pride, when in two specific occasions, when she jumps, from one building to another, he goes like, yeah, that's my kid right there. And then, and when she sings, he goes, yeah, that's my little tigress. Yeah. It's like he's a proud mother.
He's a proud mom. He's a proud mama cat. And you know what? As a proud mama cat myself, I fully relate, and maybe that's what I love about it so much. Demián, Madison, thank you guys very much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let the right one in. You're very welcome. Let the right one in. Showtime, Sundays, 10 p.m. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.